freaking way. No way. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Forever Here. I hope that you are all doing well. Okay, so Fourth Impact were not on the recommendation list for that OPM mixtape. However, on the side of that, they have been recommended to me and they randomly keep coming up, and I thought, okay, now that I am exploring other artists, let's spend some time on Fourth Impact. Now, you would think, me being British, that I would have seen them on X Factor back in 2015, but I did not, because by that point I had well and truly given up with all of those shows, because I just felt like it was just samey. Same old, same old. You get the same sort of artists come on, and the same sob stories in the background, the same sort of person wins at the end, and the person that I always root for never, ever wins. So I didn't see them on the X Factor, so I am not familiar with them in that sense. However, when I watched one of SB19's concerts, now I didn't include it in me watching it, but I did on the side watch all of the artists that basically showed up to support the boys, and Fourth Impact were one of those groups, so I have heard them sing before. Don't ask me what song it was, but it was one hell of a vocal performance, and I was really impressed. But obviously I went into like a big, massive, deep dive of SB19, and I'm only just slightly like bopping up for a breath, a bubble of air. So I have heard something from them previously. If you were to have a look at the description below, you will see what I am watching in this video. I am not going to go to what I think might be their proper debut single, which is Unleash the Diva. That might even be the song that I heard. The reason being is because I've seen the channel that's uploaded it, and usually everything by ABS gets blocked. So I'm going to avoid that, but I'm going to make a start from this. So this is the official music video for Distorted. This is their US debut, and I want to get a feel from them from here. But that's not to say that I'm not willing to go back to older stuff, but just right now for this video I'm making us start with this. So yeah, if you're looking in the description, you will see the kind of like things that I've got going on, and I feel like that list is going to develop as I go through this, because I might be like, oh, I want to hear something a little bit more like this, or how about I find more live performances or music videos, or you know. So just know that that is what is going on in the description, but that is the final list that I ended up watching. So I've tried to watch music video, Wish Bus performances, and things like that, live performances, because I really want to hear their voices, and some of the stuff that I found was incredibly exciting. And I'm also finishing off, so basically the very last video, and I'm going to make sure that's the last one, is basically the deciding factor for me sitting down today. You know how much I love that song, and for various different reasons, and I saw it pop up and I was like, oh, well, that's a sign, isn't it? So you can thank them doing that cover for me sitting down here today. So how does that sound? Should we have a mini marathon today? Look at them!
Excuse when we both know it ain't the truth. Telling me that you're working late when you find out you're at her place.
Why do I feel like every single time one of the members come in, I'm going to be like, she's my favourite. No, she's my favourite. No, she's my favourite. They're sisters, aren't they? This is quite insane. I don't think it's normal, if there's such a thing as normal, for a family to be so talented. I mean, if that first member is to go anything by, then this is going to be an insane group.
I see you don't have a clue what I really want.
Oh, a different feel.
And I don't wanna hear it no more. I need a break, need to get away. Everything you say got me so falling out of love with you. I tell you what I'm gonna do now.
Did you just see me fall in love?
Hit the club doors, dance with some boys and let go.
They remind me of Destiny's Child. Without Beyonce's like big overpowering voice. Did I really say that? I love Destiny's Child, but it's true. Like, you know, she had those sorts of parts, but they are really giving me that feel. And when I've tried to love other groups that have sort of been in that area, I've got the ick a little bit because I find it a bit cringe, but these are women. That's the wonderful thing about Filipino women, that they are women. Filipino girls. So pretty.
What? You're breaking up.
Thought you were all about me. How could you betray me? So you were my everything. I wanted your wedding ring. Hanging out to the sunlight. Coming home thinking everything's alright.
Look at this outfit.
Pictures slowly fading away.
I'm loving the backing vocals too.
You don't have a clue what a real woman was.
She is stunning.
I'm not trying to hear it no more. I need a break,
Whoa.
need to get away. Everything you say got me so falling out of love with you. I tell you what I'm gonna do now. Call up my girls, hit the club doors.
I need to learn this dance routine.
And let go. I think I'm losing frequency. 'Cause it sounds like a radio that's distorted. I thought you gave me a heart with flying wings.
This is fire.
From the start, you promised you won't hurt me, but now I'm here regretting. I put my trust in you. Now who's breaking all the rules?
Oh, I was hoping for a dance break. A second ago, I thought we were going to get a rap break, but we're getting a dance break. Let's go, girls. Nice.
Now you see what I'm gonna do.
Ooh. I like a bit of floor work.
Need a break, need to get away. Everything you say got me so.
Who are you? Who's doing that?
I need a break, need to get away. Everything you say got me so.
Okay, who did that ad-lib? Was it the member that came on and sung first? Because I'll tell you, I do love all of their voices so far. They're quite different. I wasn't expecting that. Like, you sometimes hear the odd sibling or the odd Jacksons and you think, oh yeah, they kind of sound similar. I see it now. It runs through the family. But here they're actually sounding quite different, quite distinct, which is quite nice. Wasn't expecting that whatsoever. But the first singer to come in, perhaps because she had that impactful bit, like from the get-go, perhaps maybe that's why it's staying with me. I'm sure along this journey it's going to change, but I felt like it was her. Was it her? I should have done this in a live so you can help me.
I need a break, need to get away. Everything you say got me so. Falling out of love with you. Tell me what I'm gonna do now. Call up my girls, it's the club, dance with some boys, with some boys. And back out. Losing frequency.
Nice.
'Cause you sound like a radio that's distorted.
What? Sorry, I can't hear you.
'Cause you sound like a radio that's distorted.
I love that. I love them. And I really need to hurry up and move on because I need more of this, like right this very second. But my question is, do they rap? Because I can feel it, like they would be so good at rapping. They have got the feel and they most definitely have got the voices for it. And I just want there to be like a perfect song in which they rap as well. But then also I'm up for them just singing at me like this because this was all sorts of glorious. Oh my gosh. And like I try not to do this because it always gets my video blocked. But this lady right here is unforgettable. Okay. First off, I would say I love her. She's amazing. Everything about her voice was stunning, and it makes me think that why would a person like this not pursue a solo career? I'm not trying to pit anybody against anybody, but do you see what I mean? Like, this is the quality that I'm getting from each person. That it's insane that this level of talent is then put into a group. And how big are Fourth Impact these days? Like, I kind of need to know.
No more. I don't wanna cry no more. Over something I can't change. I see that you're still the same. Don't wanna hear another lame excuse. When we both know it ain't the truth. Telling me that you're working late. When I find out you're at her place.
I loved everything about that intro. That really just grabs you by the throat. Okay, I need to move on because I'm shaking.
Just sound like a radio that's distorted. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh,
Wish
oh. Oh,
1075.
You just sound like a radio that's distorted.
Nice.
Don't wanna fight no more.
Here we go.
Don't wanna cry no more. Over something
I'm just a little bit bummed that it's the Wish USA bus because the sound we know is just not quite the same. I love it and I adore it, but it's just not quite the same.
Can't change. I see that you're still the same. Don't wanna hear another lame excuse.
Yeah.
When they both know it ain't the truth. Telling me that you're working late. When I find that you're at her place. I see you don't have a clue what a real woman wants. And I don't wanna hear it no more. I need a break, need to get away. Everything you say got me so falling out of love with you. And I don't wanna hear it no more. I need a break, need to get away. Everything you say got me so falling out of love with you. I tell you what
Okay.
I'm gonna do now. Call up my girls, hit the club, doors, dance with some boys, and let go.
She is sick. This little ginger head bobette.
You're breaking up.
Thought you were all about me. How could you betray me? So you're my everything.
I can definitely see the pairings right there. There's two like powerful belty voices and then there are two lighter, but they can still belt.
Like a picture slowly fading away. I see you don't have a clue what a real woman wants. I'm not trying to hear it no more.
Love.
Get away, everything you say got me so falling in love with you. I tell you what I'm gonna do now. Call up my girls, hit the club, doors, dance with some boys, and let go. I think I'm losing frequency. You just sound like a radio that's distorted.
I just really hate how boxy this sounds.
Gave me your heart. You'll fly away among the stars. You promised you won't hurt me, but now I'm here regretting. I put my trust in you. Now who's breaking all the rules?
Part allocations are sick too.
Hey,
Look at how the camera's vibrating.
who's USA? Let's go. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. I need a break, need to get away. Everything you say, I got. Oh, oh.
That drop feels like, you know, when you listen to NSYNC, Bye Bye Bye, and you get to that part of, you get to the bridge, I think it's the last bridge, and then suddenly like you drop back into the chorus. That's what that feels like.
Oh, oh. I need a break, need to get away. Everything you say got me.
It definitely feels that era.
Falling out of love with you. I tell you what I'm gonna do now. Call up my girls at the club, doors, dance with some boys, and let
The diction is really nice.
all the frequency. You can sound like a radio that's distorted.
Wish exclusive on Wish 1075.
You can sound like a radio that's distorted.
I really love all of that, and I love that I can see those pairings a lot clearer now that I've watched a live performance, and I can see that the ladies sat on the very edges, that actually they're so different from one another, but I just love that they give us that top and bottom, okay? They give us that full woman's voice. And that's not to say that the two sat in the center did not, you know, give me that wow factor, but they were used in slightly different ways for that like middle part of the song, and everything that they were all doing to support one another, the backing ad-libs, the harmonies, they were just so damn good. I'm just a tad little disappointed because it's the USA bus sound. It sounds a little tinny, a little boxy, which is a shame because I'm sure that if it had been the Wish bus in the Philippines, it would have sounded exactly the same as the recording. So yeah, I definitely just got that little bit right there, but I'm not disappointed because, I mean, they're singing live, excuse me, and actually I was thinking that parts of the track were going to be pre-recorded, however, they were singing it like especially in the beginning with the little Miss Bobette. She was the part that I thought was going to be on the backing track was not. She sung that live, and they did that all throughout as well. So yeah, a really great performance. I didn't feel any sort of cringe from what they were doing. You know, they were just totally owning this. It feels like this is their identity. This is just what they do. They could do it in their sleep. And yeah, some passerby, you know, were walking by as well and caught the attention, which was wonderful as well. And yeah, I'm looking forward to moving on. Let's hear another song. Oh, nice. A big band number. Oh, wait. They're Filipino. I just didn't think that they were going to sing Tagalog songs. I don't know why I had them down to just sing like English songs. And then suddenly they started singing and I was like, oh, this feels so normal. But why? Oh, it's because it's in Tagalog. This is what I'm used to.
Baby, I'm here to slay and I'm ready to go.
Oh, the way that Tagalog hits. This is so polished. This would be sick in a concert.
Hello, we're here to break the norm. Yeah, we're
rap.
breaking you by song. You should know who leads the game. It's F-I-L-I-P-I-N-A. Dynamite is becoming underrated. We're here to prove that we can make it. Queens on fire, your desire, power, beauty, you can't deny it.
I knew it. I just knew it. And it's not just any old rap. The flow, that flow.
Here we go. Hello, we're here to break the norm. Yeah, we're taking you by storm. You should know who leads the game. It's F-I-L-I-P-I-N-A. Dynamite is becoming underrated. We're here to prove that we can make
So
it.
sick.
Queens on fire, your desire, power, beauty, you can't deny it. Saan man dalhin ay magniningning. Mga pangarap nating bituin, lahat ay abutin. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
It sounds like a real big show tune.
Here we go, here we go. Lahat ay posible basta sama-sama tayo.
It could almost be for like a pageant.
Here we go, 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 here we go. See this time, sama-sama tayo. Here we go, here we go.
Oh, wow.
Sama-sama tayo. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go.
I like they've got that little whistle because I can just imagine that being utilized like throughout their content. Perhaps in a concert, it would indicate that the girls are just about to start or something like that. That's quite nice if they weave it into all of their stuff. And if I was ever looking for a song that kind of showcases everything, then I think that this would be it, because I was waiting to listen to any of them rap and they did, and they freaking killed it. But then also I heard one of the members, perhaps even two of the members, reach notes that I didn't hear in the previous song. So actually they're not just your average singer, they are way above that. And that was a very, very high note that I heard. I don't know if we quite got up into the whistle, but it felt very, very high. Very talented vocalists indeed. And yeah, I just really like how this is so big. It could be a concert opener, it could be something to end the concert with, and it's just one of those performances. But then I also felt like it could be for a pageant, you know, like kind of like that girl power feel. And I really, really love that. And you know, when they just all go at it to like wow you, they do it in a way that you don't even have time to process it, and it's not overdone. Like, the whole song was big. It was statement. But actually, the biggest part of the song was like here somewhere. When did they hit that? This. It was actually that bit. That's the peak of the song, and they do it just for a little bit, and then they move back into being their stylish, insanely talented selves. So they're not trying to shove it in there and constantly show it to you, which I really like, actually. It's a little bit like, after that, am I allowed to say that it was understated, or would that be a ridiculous statement to make? But it's not like over the top in your face. Like, I've seen people deliver similar stuff to that, and it's just like, oh wow, there's a lot that's thrown at this, and none of it is making any sense to me, and I kind of feel like I'm up against the wall. But I don't feel like that with them. I felt like they're really owning it. I think I go back to that experienced Filipinos. I don't know what it is in the upbringing, and they just own it, which is really wonderful to see. A breath of fresh air. I really love that. And yes, I guess we should move on because I need more.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy?
I am prepared to be blown away by this because this is such a weird freaking song.
Escape from reality. Open your eyes. Look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy. I need no sympathy. Cause I'm easy come, easy go. Little high.
I wish this was live.
Anyway, the wind blows. So
Wow.
doesn't really matter to me.
Oh, I got chills all down my arm.
Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all away. Mama,
There definitely is a thread that's connecting all of their voices, so you can definitely tell that they are sisters. Like, if you really focus in on it, they've got this really similar twang and this kind of like a little bit of a nasal sound. Not an irritating nasal sound, like somebody's got a cold, like perhaps what I sound like all the time. But I do see it now. I'm starting to hear it more.
thrown it all away. Mama, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, carry on.
Oh, the transitions between all different parts of their voices is just so sleek. So stunning. Look at their features.
Late, my time has gone. Send shivers down my spine. Body's aching all the time. Goodbye.
I'm really glad that they're not singing it exactly how Freddie sang it.
Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth. Mama, I don't wanna die. I sometimes wish I'd never been born at all.
I'm really enjoying how clear their voices are. Like, their diction is fantastic. Let's get weird. We're heading to that part of the song.
I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, 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 Figaro. poor boy, nobody
Oh, they are
loves me.
really playing to their
Just a
strengths.
poor boy from a poor family, sparing his life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go?
I really like her voice.
We will not let you go. Let him go. Bismillah. We will not let you go. Let him go. Bismillah. We will not let you go. Let me go. We will not let you go. Let me go. We will not let you go. Let me go.
They could honestly be like a one group show. They could just put on a show because they can do any sort of voices. They've got the whole range completely covered. Like, put them on a musical theatre stage.
No, Mamma mia, Mamma mia, Mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me, for me, for me.
Nice. Well, you have to do that. This is obligatory.
So you think you can stone me and spin my So you think you can love me and leave me to die?
Wow.
Can't do this to me, baby. Just gonna get out.
I have heard all sorts from them. And she wasn't done yet. I love how they're being playful and having fun as well. Why not? Let's not just be boring and talented. My goodness, look at this stunning face.
Really matter.
Drop dead gorgeous.
Anyone can see nothing really matters. Oh, nothing really matters to me.
See, that thread that joins all of their voices together allows them to move to the next member, but it still sounds like one voice.
Anyway, the wind blows.
They could 1,000,000,000% have their own Broadway show, and they could just, I don't know, sing their own songs, sing covers, just put on something for the time of year. Like if there's a particular festivity on, they could just do all sorts. And I bet, like, personality wise as well, they're really like fun, vibrant personalities, as I've got to know the Filipinas. And they could like talk to the audience, really engage with the audience. Like, why? They could, or a residency or something. Why does that not exist? I mean, I think I'd really like I don't know if that exists again, but I've not heard of it in the Philippines, for there to be residencies or for there to be like particular venues that are running stuff like that. I think that is a gap that I've seen, and I would really love for the Philippines to pick up on that, because from what I can tell, Filipinos love to go watch live entertainment, and something like that would be fantastic. And you just know that you're going to be guaranteed like insane talent like this, like night after night, and it will be live. And yeah, not necessarily a musical, because that might not be everybody's cup of tea, but like a residency would be sick. They are made for it. How do we move past this? Yeah, that was really important for me to watch, because I love that song. It's wild. And yeah, I heard a lot more of their voices right there as well. Wow. I actually do have an acoustic version of this that I'm looking forward to more, but I have to hear them on the original first.
1075.
You left me with no choice, boy. I've given you all that I've got. You've got no respect for my love.
Nice and clear.
I'm turning my back on. You are my light, you are my home, you are my all of the
I thought it was a ballad.
So break a vow, nothing left for you now. You were my life, you were my all. Thought I was the only one that you were taking home, boy. I don't need you, no more. Need you no more. Need you no more.
I'm gonna hear the acoustic version of this.
I just wanna let you know,
really taking me back to that G22 performance when I heard them be so utterly dreamy on the Wish Bus singing Baba Leak. I was like, am I ever going to feel like this again? And I'm feeling like it again. The harmonies.
Life for you was easier when you had me, I never gave you a second thought, but the second I leave it, stop playing. You were playing.
So the two lighter voices are shining so much in this song.
You were my light, you were my home, you were my all of the above, but you chose to break a vow. Nothing left for you now. You were my life, you were my all, but I was the only one that you were taking home, boy. I don't need you, no, 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 no more. Need you no more, need you no more. I am no fool and I just wanna let you know, no, no, no.
Oh, you would want to be in that bus with these voices.
I want no more. Gotta believe it when I tell you no, 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 no more. Need you no more, need you no more. I am no fool and I just wanna let you know, no, 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 no. I want no more, I want no more. You gotta believe it when I tell you. Listen, my life fell apart when you left. Fooled
Yes.
myself that you love me enough. I was throwing everything, trying to hide a piece of me. I was fighting with myself before you came in. Got my life figured out till I caved in. Wouldn't allow to lose myself for loving you too much. I ain't never gonna play this game and play it. You will never ever get me back. You ain't get another chance, that's a fact. Now that you and I are over, I can finally start over. Don't just like a little boy, don't understand. I was never your life, I was never your own. But believe when I say, I don't need you now.
From that rap, which was very speaky to such an insane note.
Wish exclusive.
I absolutely love that.
1075.
And listening to them, you truly believe that they've actually been in a relationship where they've had to say no more. I truly, truly love that. I now need to look into whether they write their own stuff as well, because it just seems really like it just goes with them. It fits with them. It feels like it's their story. But yeah, I really love that. And I love that the two that are in the center right now are the ones for me in this song that really shone. I think that this song allowed them to be highlighted. And it just goes to show that actually that leading part is quite interchangeable with the four of them. Because now I keep looking, I feel like I'm starting to recognize them a little bit, but in that very first music video, it was the member right here in the little white dress. I feel like that was her, maybe. I need to hurry up and learn names. But in this song, I was listening to her in a slightly different way. Like she was using her voice in a different way in this song. And yeah, I really love that they've kind of got all the bases covered. And I'm loving that I found another song right there that's got a rap in it. A really great song. And with the beat drops, I wasn't expecting. I don't know why I thought it was going to be a ballad. But then suddenly the beat dropped and my mind suddenly went to the acoustic version. And now I'm thinking, what is that going to sound like without having that beat drop? But then also having these beautiful harmonies. And how is that rap going to sound? And basically, I just need to move on to the next video, don't I?
You left me with no choice, boy. I've given you all that I've got. You've got no respect for my love, so now I'm turning my back on.
I really love the placement of her voice.
You are my light, you are my home, you are my all of the above, but you chose to break our vow. Nothing there for you now. You are my life, you are my own, that I was the only one that you were taking home, boy.
Oh, she's got a wonderful raspiness right there.
Need you no more. Need you no more. Need you no more. I'm no fool and I just wanna let you know. No more. No more. Gotta believe it when I tell you no more. Need you no more.
Very nice.
Need you no more. I am the fool and I just wanna let you know. No. Now I know more. Falling for you was easy when you had me. I never gave you a second thought, but the second I leave you stop playing, you were playing. The next thing I know you're playing, trying to make me blind. Gonna leave you behind. You were my life, you were my home, you were my all of the above, but you chose to break a vow. Nothing left for you now. You were my life, you were my own, that I was the only one that you were taking home. But I don't need you, no, 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 no more. Need you no more, need you no more. I am the fool and I just wanna let you know, no, no.
It's really funny because they're all really distinct, but sometimes they merge into each other. And I think that is just like, you know, when you grow up together, sometimes I like, for instance, have road rage. Here I go with one of my weird examples again. Sometimes I have road rage, and in the middle of having this rage, I start giggling to myself because I'm like, oh my gosh, I sound just like my brother. Like if I'm ever in the car with my brother and he has road rage, like the exact same mannerism, the way in which he says stuff, like we're literally the same, of course, because we grew up together. He's my sibling. And that's what I'm getting from this, that sometimes they are very distinct in their personalities. Luckily, they're not just like copy and paste, which is also the danger, right? But actually, sometimes they just seep into the same sort of way of doing something, which I find so wonderful. Like, I don't know how to say it. Like, if you were all stood in a line and then, like, I don't know if it was shown from a circular angle from the outside, like, suddenly there would be 4 of you, and then at times there would just be 1 of you, and then there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, there's 1, do you know? Like, it's that kind of, like, rotation, and it just, they move in and out of each other so seamlessly that your ears are kind of tested as to who is that again?
No, 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 no more, no, no more. Gotta believe it when I tell you no, 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 no more. Need you no more, need you no more. I ain't no fool and I just wanna let you know, no, 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 no. I want no more, I want no more.
Actually, it's less dreamy than on the Wish Bus, but it has more character here.
My life fell apart when you left. Fooled myself that you loved me enough. I was throwing everything, trying to hard to please a man. I was fine with myself before you came in. Got my life figured out till I caved in. Lose myself.
It would make sense why she would rap, because she has amazing diction.
You'll never ever get me back. You would get another chance, that's a fact. Now that you and I are over, I can finally start over. Don't expect a little boy to understand. I was never your life. I was never your life. I was never your own. I was never your own. But believe when I say I don't need you. Just wanna let you know, no, 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 no more, no, no more. Gotta believe it when I tell you no, 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 no. You gotta believe it when I tell you no.
I love that. You get a lot of that top, you get the belty notes, but they don't forget to showcase some of that depth as well, which is just so wonderful, which is why this is making me hear a different side of that dreaminess. It's sounding a lot more characterized, like a proper conversation. There's a lot of this that is speaky. Obviously, I haven't heard the official track yet, so I don't really know what that one sounds like. I'm guessing more like the Wish Bus, but I just like that this is more speaky. And I'm seeing a recommendation right here, and this is what I mean. Like, I'm going to move on and change this journey as it goes along, because at first I had like 5 videos in the description, and who knows what it's going to end up with, but I'm really curious as to what Dynamite is going to sound like, so I'm going to click on that, because that was my very first into K-pop. That was one of the main reasons why I started a reaction channel, which is what this obviously was in the beginning, and it was BTS, it was Dynamite, and I'm really intrigued as to how that is, so please can we watch that?
So watch me break the first in the night.
Because this song is so light and bright, it needs lots of personality and energy, and that's what I want to hear.
King Kong, kick the drum, running along like a rolling stone. Sing song when I'm walking home, jump up to the top of the wrong.
They could so have their own show.
I see and I get my ping pong. This is getting heavy. Can you hear the bass boom? I'm ready. Life is sweet as honey. Yeah, this beat you ching like money. Disco over
Nice. It's really funny because now they're sounding really girly. I've just seen them like, I don't know, like belt and sing their hearts out, and now they're suddenly like changing up their energy, and I really love it.
What up? Talk the talk, just move like we off the wall. Sky's the light, so we dance to the break of day. Ladies and gentlemen, I got the medicine, so you should put the ice in the car. This is getting heavy. Can you hear the bass boom? I'm ready. Life is sweet as honey. Yeah, this bitch is ching like money. Disco overload, I'm into that. I'm good to go. I'm diamond. You know I go. So let's go. 'Cause in the sun's tonight.
I love that they're doing this gently. I did honestly think that they were just gonna like go for it. It's more breathy. Nice.
So watch me breathe the fire, set the night alight. Shining through the city with a little funky soul. So I'ma like a diamond. 2, 3, 6, 7. So watch me breathe the fire.
I think they're just showing me a whole other side of themselves.
Shining through the city with a little funky soul. So I'ma like a diamond.
No freaking way. No way. Oh, this was so wonderful. I am so glad that A, that was recommended to me, and then B, that I decided to click on it as well. Because we were going into it and I was like, wait, they're being really gentle. Like, they're not even singing it like the original, but they're not singing it like themselves either. But it was because it was going to build up, and it got so much more complex towards the end. And actually, again, another thing that I'm really loving about them is that sometimes you get a battle in a group, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but I don't think that they need to do that. Okay, they don't need to be showy to that extent. They're actually, again, I just feel like they're kind of understated in a really wonderful way, and they all shone, and they all had their moments in this, but there wasn't a bit where they were all like someone was hitting a dolphin note, and someone, I don't know, was doing all sorts of like R&B type runs or something like that. It wasn't like that. Like, everybody was getting their moment to shine, and they were all given their respect, and I really truly love that. It just screams elegance. Oh my gosh, I'm not looking at any more recommendations. But yeah, it comes across really elegant rather than, oh, look at me, look at us, look at how amazing we are. Do you know what I mean? I love that. Next. Are they really here?
Something
Whoa.
has changed within me.
I love her.
Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. Too late for second guessing. Too late to go back.
Oh, they are
to
taking
sleep.
their time.
It's time to trust my instincts. Close my eyes and believe.
And what if I said to you, Filipinos are the best storytellers in the world, and I want to see more Filipinos in musical theatre because there's just nobody that has this sort of a flavour, and I can't believe where they are, how they are looking, and how this is sounding. And I'm not really all for somebody changing up an iconic song. I don't necessarily like it. Like, I finally heard Cynthia's version of Defying Gravity, and of course there's a reason why she was cast for that role, and she's amazing, and she sings it amazing and everything, but that very last ad-lib, I'm very protective over that, and she changes it, and I didn't like it. But in the case of Fourth Impact, I'm really liking what they're doing here. Like, for instance, maybe I'll hear it in a second. I'll talk to you about what I don't like, and then let's see what Fourth Impact do.
It's time to trust my instincts.
You have to do it in the right way,
Close my eyes,
in my opinion.
and believe. It's time to try
Take us flying.
in gravity. I think
What a stunning voice.
gravity, and you can't pull me down. I'm through accepting limits, 'cause someone says they're so.
Wow.
Some things I cannot change.
I knew it.
I'll never know. Too long I've been afraid of losing love. I guess I've lost. Well, if that's love comes up much too high across, until I defying gravity.
Nice.
Kiss me goodbye. I'm defying gravity. And you
Now, this is what I'm talking about. Gravity. The way that she broke up the word gravity is different to what it is in the OG version. And so many people seem to cover it and kind of keep that. And I like it. And some things shouldn't be changed unless you're Fourth Impact. Because the kind of gravity that she's bringing to the word gravity is just so wonderful. And what I'm saying is making no sense. But I really like the way that they've just broken that up. Not everyone can do that. Oh.
Kiss me goodbye, I'm defying gravity, and you can pull me down. Unlimited.
The part allocations are just...
And I've just had a vision, almost like a prophecy. I know
almost spoken.
it's truly crazy and true. The vision's hazy, but I swear someday I'll be flying so high.
It's magical. I'm so excited.
So if you can follow me, look to the western sky. Someone told me lately, everyone deserves a chance to fly. And if I'm flying so low, at least I'm flying free. To those who grew up me, take a message back from me.
Nice.
Take them home, defying gravity. I'm flying high, defying
It's so classy.
and nobody in all of us.
I know they're going to change it, but I'm happy with that.
Is of us is ever gonna bring me down. Bring me down.
Wow. They kept it. They kept it. Now that really deserves a standing ovation. And why is this a little bit longer than this? What else are they going to show me? What else are they going to do? This was utterly magical. But can I tell you before I talk about what they just did to me, that look at where they're sat. And I don't know why, I have a little bit of a fear of that. I'm not afraid of heights, but they're sat on a stool, so both of their feet cannot feel the ground right now. So you can't even kind of hold that stool in place. And they're quite close to the edge. And that just makes me feel so uneasy. Because when you're singing, you're moving and you're in the whole mood. And it's just absolutely terrifying. But everything that they did to this was utterly magical. I felt like a little girl. they have that quality to them. I felt like I was a little girl looking at these sparkly stars and just being like, everything that I imagined and that I watched in the original, they just brought to life, except there's 4 of them. Can we watch some of that again?
And nobody in all of us knows wisdom that there is or was is ever gonna bring me down.
So powerful.
Bring me down.
Okay, I really love that they kept the original. I was expecting for them to change it, and I was okay with that because what they've given me so far is just amazing. And look at this! Wouldn't you want it to be shorter so you'd hit more views? Because I think it affects your video if people click off before the end. Oh wait! So they played active roles in what they were doing right here. Just utterly magical. My goodness. And it's hard to impress me with this song because, as I've said to you previously, I watch every single fan cam known to man, and every couple of months I will just automatically gravitate to that corner of YouTube where I will just find covers, and I'm really interested, like wherever in the world Wicked is playing, I will always try to find a fan cam if I can of especially Defying Gravity and kind of like hear their voices. I'm just obsessed with this song. I just love it, and sometimes I don't love it. But there is a particular man who sung this song last year and has continued to sing this song, and I love him to death. He's the love of my life, and it was hard for me to move past that because I just think the original cannot be the original now that Stella sung it, in my opinion. I feel like he is Elphaba. He makes me believe that he's Elphaba. However, I have to say that this was stunning. It was elegant, it was dreamy, it made me feel like a little girl who believes in princesses, who believes that somebody like Elphaba is true. As somebody who grew up on The Wizard of Oz, they just made me believe all of it is true, and I really thank them for that. This was absolutely stunning, and this is the reason why I sat here today, because this was recommended to me like a day ago, and I was like, oh wait, I've been meaning to get into Fourth Impact, so I saved it in my Watch Later playlist, and when I sat down and I thought, let's continue with that OPM mixtape, I was like, what if I listened to Fourth Impact today? And it was absolutely the best decision. Please can you talk to me about Fourth Impact? I'm really hoping that many of you will be into them so that you can talk to me about them, because I've really been missing out. I am just so chuffed. Right from the very beginning, from Distorted, even the music video, they're feeling that, the dance break, their voices hitting me in a different way, so I got the big belty voices first, and then we moved into more dreamy songs where the 2 lighter voices were hitting me, and then we got to acoustic versions, and we got to connecting it to K-pop and covers, but then we've gone to musical theatre somehow. Everything kind of comes back round for me with musical theatre because I just love it so much, and that was just absolutely stunning. Now, I am going to start campaigning for them to have their own, I keep wanting to say one-woman show, but it can't be a one-group show. I just imagine them to be on that big massive stage and night after night just playing lots of different songs and just doing all sorts of different things. You know, like imagine if they play games with the audience, they interact with the audience, and based on what happens or what comes of that, they sing completely different songs. So the show is different every single night. They have that sort of quality to them, and I think that they'd be able to do it. They'd be able to pull it off. And yeah, that is what I want for Fourth Impact. Thank you so much for watching this little mini marathon with me. I hope that you had fun. And until I see you next time, take care. Stay safe.